Sometimes we need to insert special characters or other characters that are not part of a normal typing process in a font. For example, let's just say Wintercrest was trademarked and we wanted to add it in there. Normally we would not add it in a title like this. It could just be in a logo or in an advertisement. We would have the trademark. But just for this example, how do we add a trademark symbol? Well, we can actually go to type and then there's insert special character, and then when we do master pages with page numbers, that's where we have current page number. But there are also symbols up here. So we go to symbols and there's trademark symbol, copyright symbol, and so on. So if I go to trademark symbol, it'll actually insert it in there. So it's a T and a M at a superscript style, but it's an actual character. So it's not typed separately T and M. It's acting as one character. So I can select it, and this one I could adjust as needed. I can make it smaller. Then I would need to adjust the baseline, of course. I'm going to delete that. So there are many other examples of symbols we can add here. And there are also hyphens and dashes. So if you have two hyphens and what you mean to put there is an M dash, that's where we could insert it there. I'll go to some paragraph text to show you what I mean. Let's just say right here we had two hyphens. So I'm going to type that in there. And what we really need is an M dash. So instead of that, we can actually go to type, insert special character, hyphens and dashes, M dash. And what I like to do, there's a shortcut there. And I know Word, for example, if you have autocorrect set on, if we do two hyphens and then a word and then press space here, it'll actually convert it to an M dash. But in InDesign, there's the shortcut, keyboard shortcut. If we go to type, insert special character, M dash, there it is, Alt Shift hyphen, or you can copy and paste it. So Control C or Command C on the Mac and then Control V or Command V to paste it. And besides special characters, there are also a couple other options in there related to spacing. So instead of using kerning to adjust the spacing in between two characters, we can go to type, and then instead of insert special character, we go to insert white space. And there are a couple options there besides M space, N space. We've got hair space, sixth space, thin space, quarter space, third space. So you can't see all those because of the screen, but just go to type, insert white space, and there are bunch of examples there of just custom spaces just to add a little bit of space between two characters. There are a couple other options under insert break character like paragraph return, but we can just press enter or return on the keyboard for that. But there are a couple other options like page break. And besides the symbols and special characters in this menu, we can also insert what are called glyphs. So say we had some text here that said cafe, and we need to have an accented E there. We can do that by going to Window, type in Tables, and then Glyphs. And we can set the font that we want to be pulling a glyph from right here. And we can zoom in right there, and we can zoom out just to be able to see more of them or see them more closely. And for this, we could scroll down, or I can just click up here, press E, and it will search all those. And this is the one I want here. I'm going to double click it, and it inserts it in. So I just need to copy and paste it over to here. And there we go. That's the special character. And it's part of this font, part of Arial. And there are a couple ones like Webdings, for example, that are basically graphics. They're still a font, but they're pictures, different symbols. And you can see it ahead of time, so you don't have to guess by typing on the keyboard. We can see the characters here. So every single font, it has the default. So if I go to Georgia, for example, it has the normal default characters as well as the specialized characters. So those are glyphs. It can be helpful when we have a word where we need to add those added embellishments to certain letters or just inserting special characters, such as a trademark or a custom space. Thanks.